Marvel Rivals Season 4 Heart of the Dragon is nearly here, and trust me, there's a lot to unpack. Let's break down everything you need to know, from new heroes to new skins, Twitch drops, new maps, modes, and balance changes. What's up everybody, my name is The Avenger, and let's dive on in. Season 4 officially drops on September 12th, which is exactly 1 week from now, which is next Friday, right after the Season 3.5 ends. So we're getting, the second season ends, we're getting straight that update pretty fast. The day marks the launch of Marvel Rivals on PlayStation 4 as well, which is pretty exciting for those that haven't gotten a PS5 or a next-gen console yet. You guys will be able to play on the PS4, expanding the player base. Though there are some concerns from the fan base, including myself, as to how well the game will actually run on older hardware. I've got a PS4 in my lounge room, so I'm tempted to connect it to my bedroom and find out how bad or how good it actually runs. We're going to talk about new characters and new classes. So we have Angela, who is the sister of Thor. She arrives as a Vanguard classed hero. She's a powerhouse who harnesses her weapons with aerial flare. She also introduces a team up ability with Thor, enabling him to spear jump and deal heavy damage. So it's going to be pretty cool to play as her. For those that love to be a Vanguard, you guys get a brand new character this season. For those who love Daredevil, he will most likely join the roster as a Duelist, but he does definitely join sometime after launch. We don't know the exact date for him yet, but it is very exciting. We don't know what class he's going to be, but a lot of people are speculating he's going to be a Duelist. He might be a Vanguard. I've heard some people wanting him to be a Vanguard, judging by the moves he was pulling in that trailer. But look, we will have to wait and find out, I guess. Yeah, it would be pretty cool to have him as a Duelist. I'm super hyped and super stoked to actually have Daredevil on the roster. He's one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. I love him a lot, so I'm going to be maining him for a little bit. Season 4, what we know of about it is its title is called Heart of the Dragon. It features a storyline around Hela's imprisonment. It's got Dr. Doom hunting the Chronal Chi of the Dragon Shalao, and key appearances by Iron Fist are also made in this new season as well. Obviously, he's a character in the game, but for the story-wise, Iron Fist is sort of part of the saga in this one a little bit more than he was in the others. I'm going to talk about the new map, modes, and features now. So we've got Kunlun, Hearts of the Heaven. It launches on September 25. It's themed around this mystical location and tied into the season's narrative. So we're getting Kunlun actually in the as a playable area, which would be pretty cool. I can't wait to explore that and completely lose my cool when I'm getting harassed by Scarlet Witch 10 times a day. But that's another time. There are ranked mode improvements as well that are on the horizon, most notably placement matches to address the seasonal reset grind, which is pretty neat as well. A cool addition, a costume rotation feature is being introduced into the season. You can now randomize your owned skins per match and even disable specific ones you don't want cycling in. So if you're one of those people like myself that at the end of the game you go change your skin because you don't like the one you're wearing, or sometimes you lose because it's the skin you're wearing, you can have it randomly change at the end of each match or change over each match. If you don't like a certain skin, you can also click that skin to not be a part of the rotation. So it's pretty cool. I kind of like that feature. I'm pretty excited to use it and see how that works in the game. We're going to talk about the Battle Pass now, which is pretty exciting. So the Battle Pass is called Fruit of Immortality. It includes skins for Loki, Phoenix, Ultron, and many more, with a grand total of 10 skins revealed so far. We're expecting to see skins for Angela at the moment as well. One of them is titled, I'm going to butcher the names so bad, so I just want to apologize in advance, but I believe it's a Schooled 2099 look and a Celine Lightbringer recolor for 600 units, which is pretty nifty as well. There are also exciting free skins that are coming to the game, which is pretty cool. One of them you can get from Twitch drops. So if you guys like to watch on Twitch, you can watch for 4 hours and you'll get the Will of Galacta skin for Blade. If you watch for 1 hour, you get a nameplate. If you watch for 2 hours, you get an emote. We also have a Wasteland Robot Ultron skin unlocked via a limited time event starting on September 12th, likely through weekly quests. Now we're going to talk a little bit about balance changes. So during Season 4, a lot of characters are getting buffed but also nerfed. So we're going to talk about the characters that are getting nerfed first. Luna Snow is getting nerfed. Her ultimate duration is reduced, exact time shortened by 20%, and energy gained from abilities is reduced slightly. Loki is also a character who is getting nerfed. Damage output reduced across abilities, and healing from deceptive daggers are reduced. Squirrel Girl, thank God, is also getting a nerf. Her long range poke damage is reduced and ability cooldown slightly increased. Black Panther has also been nerfed, his health reduced slightly and passive armor mitigation has been decreased. Psylocke has also been nerfed, burst damage on her psionic strike is toned down and her ultimate energy cost is increased. Emma Frost has also been nerfed. Her diamond form duration slightly is reduced and her cooldown on crowd control has increased. And lastly, for the nerfs, Captain America has a nerf as well, where his shield throw cooldown is increased and slight reduction in shield ricochet damage. Characters that are not impacted that we know of at the moment are Magneto, Phoenix, Cloak and Dagger, Groot and Star-Lord. And for characters that have had buffs or that are getting buffs, we're going to start off with Penny Parker. So her buff is her ultimate, so her spider drone's getting a buff. It deploy time is reduced from 7 seconds to 5 seconds, which is pretty cool, and it adds a slow effect 8% per hit up to 40% for 2 seconds. Thor, his ultimate is getting a buff. It's a movement speed during ultimate increase from 600 to 700 units, and it adds 1 second stun to nearby enemies upon landing. Doctor Strange, the Maelstrom of Madness ability cooldown is reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds, and trade-off base health reduced from 600 to 575. So his cooldown, his ability cooldown is reduced. However, his trade-off is that his health will also be reduced from 600 to 575. Invisible Woman, she gets a buff as well. Her ultimate ability damage scaling is improved. Exact percent, unfortunately, is unconfirmed. Ultron is also getting a buff, so he can his ultimate summon duration has been increased. Exact numbers are also unconfirmed. Jeff the Landshark is also getting a buff. Ultimate base damage buffed. Exact numbers are also unconfirmed. The Scarlet Witch is also getting a buff. Minor overall damage and cooldown improvements. That's so she's gonna be pretty powerful going forward now. Blade, his attack speed and lifesteal slightly have increased, which is pretty cool to see as well. And lastly, for the buff, we've got Moon Knight, his increased survivability through shield and healing tweaks. So that's the rundown of the list of buffed and nerfed characters throughout the season. Let me know if any of your favorite characters have been buffed or nerfed down in the comments below. We're going to talk about the roadmap now really quickly. So they're continuing to their release schedule, roughly a season every 2 months, with mid-season hero drops the following. This pattern, Season 4's launch on September 12, fits neatly. The addition of Angela rebalances the meta, introducing a flying Vanguard and a strengthening team up synergy across roles. The cosmetic upgrades like costume rotation and placement matches further elevate the overall experience. To recap, we're getting 2 new heroes, Angela and Daredevil. We're getting a new map based in Kunlun. We're getting an enhanced rank mode with placement matches, a dynamic costume rotation feature, a stacked battle pass with over 10 skins, some free skins including Ultron and Blade from Twitch, and key balance shifts across the roster.
With Season 4 on the way, Marvel Rivals is gearing up for one of the biggest updates yet. Let me know in the comments, what are you most excited to play as? What are you most excited about this update? And what features are you hyped for? That's it guys, my name is The Avenger, have an awesome day and peace out. Thanks for watching.